Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Here we are. It is time for more Masters of the World. We've also skipped ahead about a year. So, I decided to cut this year out because I did one thing, and it was very waiting intensive. This is also nationalized. It's our only production of fish. For some reason it doesn't show the flag, though. Don't know why. So we've nationalized the entire farming industry. I've nationalized now the entire, well, industry. At least that exists. I'll have to start some up in time. And, if you can believe it, the entire service sector. Now you're probably wondering, well, how much should that cost you? The answer is a fucking lot. I may have, like, 2 trillion in debt after this whole year, pretty much. On the plus side, I think we're about to pay the last of it off. Ugh. Unhealthy housing situation? Yeah. GDP at 46761, that's fine. Oof, we chunked like half of it right there. That's pretty good. But more importantly, we've now got sectors that are nationalized effectively for profit, being near nil values. Well, either way. Pretty much everything right now that we make up is debt reimbursement. I did indeed, by the way, if you're paying attention, raise the VAT to 30. Or 50, sorry. We'll start by cutting the VAT in half to 25. See what kind of damage that does to the excess. That was about 15%, so we could probably ditch the VAT altogether. Extreme poverty is worsening. I'm not surprised. I've effectively put a complete can on growth. There's absolutely no economic growth right now. I have not expanded any economic growth whatsoever. For the time being. While I pay off the debt and everything. Because I'm also trying to keep inflation relatively low. Also, India hates us now for some reason. I don't know. There seems to be various shifts in opinion, I suppose. I think it might have had something to do with the fact I nationalized everything. I did get warned that when I was nationalizing the industry, guy actually warned me. It's like, are you sure you want to do this? Like, people are gonna hate you, like, worldwide. Also, possibly your own people. Just like, yeah, I'm okay doing this, and it's paying off, literally paying off. I'm hoping to soon pretty much abolish taxes. You know. It actually shouldn't be so hard to do. Budget surplus is fucking huge. South Korea discovers the 10 gigabit internet. Law on VAT's been passed. Alright, nuke the VAT. That's confirmed. Good. So I'm nuking the VAT, which basically increases spending power by 50%. The director of the intelligence agency is angry at me? That's concerning. And people seem to dislike me abolishing taxes. I'm not sure what's up with that. This is that whole communism thing that everyone hates. Speaking of Secret Service, though. The Ethiopia Alliance for Change. My only terrorist organization down to 425 members. I should probably try and go for the final dismantlement. Throughout the year, I've just been infiltrating them pretty much constantly. And dismantling the shit out of them. I mean, it's actually kind of sad, because I, like, can look around, you know, random African countries here. The Novo Autonomous League, an autonomy league, with 85,000 men. They're assassinating people. Whereas the worst my terrorists do is occasionally seize control of a TV station for 2 minutes, or vandalize a tax office. It makes me realize, holy shit, I'm a massive bastion of stability. Like, somehow, I've ended up as a massive bastion of stability compared to everything else. Alarming industry results. Here's my statement right now. My growth rate is probably not that big. I'm pretty certain my growth rate should be, in fact, on the dot 0. No, that's not true. I'm pretty certain I'm still hiring people for, like, colza. I think I'm always hiring people for colza, though. I don't know. Are we? Manpower 2.206? Yeah, we actually need to double up on colza here. I want to try and reduce the trade balance on that as much as possible. Anyway. Consumer spending power is hopefully going to increase significantly. And the world average right now for percent of the GDP is 48.1, the deficit. Now, I think most of that's brought up by Djibouti, who's like going bankrupt right now or something. They have some problem.
The current political orientation somewhat annoy.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. So...
Our scientific...
Good, something from Luxembourg. I've gotten a couple of other things. I think I got a missile launcher and an aircraft carrier improvement from Luxembourg. It's at least bearing fruit, so it's hard to complain. Oh, hey, look at that. Taiwan and China. Well, if that turns into a real war, I'm not going to be surprised.
One of my men...
Go for the kill. Go for the kill. Anyway, yeah. We've pretty much steadied the growth rate. And at this point, my goal is to clean up the debt, which we're down to 16% of the GDP. And we did just literally abolish that. So, hey, you know what? That's not bad. Most of our fucking funding right now is debt reimbursement. If I can clean off the remains of the debt, what I'm hoping to do then is begin actually funding things like educations. You know, it's something I can dream for. The illiteracy rate down to 53.86%. Still solidly declining. Hard to complain. Like, eventually I'm hoping to be able to crank up the budget for all this stuff. That'll require me to get rid of my remaining debt. I've got everything completely nationalized now, so... BRICS, I'm gonna go with probably not, actually. Zimbabwe? No. Hey, wait, why the fuck do you like me? I haven't given you any money. I'm gonna take the strategic map here. Okay, they hate me. They hate me, they hate me, yep. Those guys hate me. Mysteriously, they like me. Interesting. Like, isn't Zimbabwe well known for its inflationary issues? I don't know, let's have a look at them. Well, they have a decent thing going here. They're using the dollar, probably for the wise. Their debt's relatively under control. They're pretty shite overall. They're equivalent in HDI to me, but it's because it's really hard to get a lower HDI than mine. Which has kind of been intended. I've been focusing far more on economic development. But you know what? I'm willing to accept them. They stand to be useful. Potentially. Traffic is jammed. Is it really? I thought I took care of that. Service. Urban transportation. Yeah, well, yeah, just barely, huh? Manpower 82. Yeah, let's up that to 330. That'll do. So anyway, I'm hoping that in the first quarter I'll be able to pay back just about all this debt. Like, you'll notice it's slowly going down, which is good. And I take it there's something to do with growth that's causing the currency. Yeah, the currency's inflating a little again. I'm handling it pretty well here. I'm up to 0.09 on the dollar here. Angola's angry at me again for some reason. Don't remember what the hell I did to piss them off, but, you know. We'll just do what we always do whenever an OPEC member is angry at us. Send them money. Alright. Salary increases. War against Jordan. An improved fighter jet. Again, something I'm not particularly interested in, but I'll take it, I guess. Never hurts, eh? Let's see, anything else of a note happen over the year? I think we developed something, didn't we? Oh yeah, we developed the RFID chip in 2022. There we are. Alright. We'll have to increase the budget for that as well, among other things. Here. What your budget? Just develop whatever you can. I ain't gonna judge. Alright. Getting up there, though. Research, good. Yeah, people like it. Like I said, right now it's just a matter of holding out for the quarter. Bogging down, because I'm pretty certain, with a 20% excess of the GDP, and that is about 800 billion, which should be enough to pay off the last of this in our lovely new communist state. Following that, we will probably abolish... I don't know, are we going to abolish the inheritance tax? I'll probably reduce it, at the very least. Definitely possible. And then after that, I think we're going to have to see about just upping rate of unemployment. Yep. I don't know what happened January to February. Oh yeah, I started putting more people to work in Colza, didn't I? How's that going? Trade balance is still pretty bad. 2.77 million. Yeah. Who knows? I don't know what happened January to February, but that's alright. Alright, so the situation in Africa is actually pretty good, and we have a lot of friends. Which is why I'm considering creating the African Monetary Union with the Afro dollar or something. I don't know, maybe I should choose a less culturally questionable name. Alright, growth rate, apparently stupendously high somehow. Not exactly sure how. I guess Colza. That Colza, man. It's dragging my inflation up, that's for sure. Not happy about that, but... oh well, it's a start. Okay. So... less than a month until the end of the first quarter of this year. Oh yeah, there was also another war between France, Venezuela, and the US. Everyone likes to invade Venezuela, I tell ya. Okay. Infiltrate them. I want them brought down. I really do. Notably, I need to start competing with China. I mean, I could totally have 150,000 national agents. I totally see that as being totally possible. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. I have a feeling, though, once I get this whole budget thing, or debt thing taken care of, I'm set. Like I said, get taken care of. Then we have a lot more money to work with. That's the idea. This appears to be an oil slick in Europe. I wonder who it affects. Croatia? They already like me. Darn. Ukraine no longer likes me. Well, we'll send them, you know, 10 bill. Not like Chernobyl's never gonna go away. Not for a long time. The worst thing that could happen is I actually clean up Chernobyl single-handedly. Cost of the various wars that we aren't actually fighting. Good. Agents in. So, the debt. Yep. As expected, we wiped away it. It is now gone. So, with that... I think I'm going to reduce the inheritance tax to 25%. Yeah, I guess 16% excess. And we're going to start where we need it most. Education funding. we are. Oh. Done. Education now funded entirely. And next up, we're going to need it in healthcare. I don't know if we have enough to fully fund healthcare, so I'm just going to do 7-star for now. 2, 3, yeah, 7. 301 billion, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. This isn't going to tell me the actual amount, is it? Yeah, I think I managed to bug it out, so it stopped or something, I don't know. Or maybe that is the actual amount, and we can totally afford it. I suppose there's only one way to find out. Yeah, it is. It's changing. Boom. The excess is now 5% of the GDP, with a pretty freaking good healthcare system. Well, we still probably need a lot more fucking hospitals, but... Hey, one thing at a time, alright? Things are getting funded. That's what's important. With me to the death.
Usually.
And they're happy about things. Good. And I mean, this is an obvious funding for me. Can I not? This seems rather strange. I don't know. I can't modify that anymore, which is annoying. The game is getting more and more progressively buggy as we go. I can't actually check what laws are in progress now, or cancel any of them, for that matter. Well, I guess I can through the actual law itself. I can't go to the laws in progress screen anymore. It just crashes the game if I try and open it. It's getting concerning. Either way. So, we now have 5.5% excess, and I'm tempted to go all the way in funding fucking healthcare at this point. I don't think we can actually afford it without raising some tax on something. Where does it all come from? 56, 189, 303. So this is 120 billion here, yeah. But I'd wager I can easily fund everything else to 10 stars. Would appear so, huh? So, we're getting a pretty good health system, if I do say so myself. Yes. Alright. That's not bad. Okay. So, how's urban transportation doing? It's expanding. Good. I'm mostly looking for things where we, have effectively a negative trade balance. This one's weird, because we seem to produce less than we consume, but have a positive trade balance, so I'm not sure about that. But we'll see. Anyway. Like I said, right now it's just time to fund everything. I'm already funding environment. At some point during 2020, I also start funding culture entirely. Alright. Not bad. Doing pretty well. You know, I guess I haven't really... Oh no, sector's under control of the state. Oh yeah, I did all this, didn't I? Attention to illiteracy. Yes, right. My attention to illiteracy. I'm not exactly certain what you wish for me to do at this point. I mean, it is going down steadily. Like, building new schools, as it turns out, really hard, because I don't have all that much manpower. I can fix that, though. If I go to the building, housing, and roadway construction, okay, not actually getting subsidized, just total workforce. 48 billion, sure thing. It's fine. Anyway, that'll do it. Okay. Law on inheritance tax now passed. Good. Yeah. Suddenly, this graph starts looking a little more normalized. Alright. So, our agent's been in there for a while now. Yeah? Dismantle them. Let's do it. Now, I'm not calling you a liar, but I'm calling you delusional. Like, I have education literally fully funded. Unless you're complaining about a lack of schools, in that case, yeah, I know. We have enough teachers. Yeah, I don't think we had that many higher education students back then. Like I said, as this game goes on, it does get progressively more and more buggy. Everyone wants salary increases, yeah, I know. Oh, he's in an accident. Let me guess, unemployment? The level of employers' contributions. It doesn't really matter what I set for that tax because there are no private employers anymore. Like, I really should check this out. Like, if I were to go create, say, a company tax. 4.8 billion. Apparently. 4 billion. Yeah. Something weird. There's apparently private employers still. I guess although we may have nationalized most things, there are still little private industries around that I may not own. Who knows? Growth rate's fine. Inflation rising. I'm not liking it, but we're handling it, I guess. As best as we can. We're actually doing alright right now. Do we have a problem here? Yeah, half my fucking cabinet's empty. Missed. Eh, fuck it. Oh jeez. Oof. Bits of lag here and there. No face. Yeah, sure. No face. You're Minister of the Family now. So let's just appoint guys.
Considering the state of our relations, my vision is rather grim.
I see. I did just kind of choose you at random, didn't I? So. Yeah. There we are. Point the final one now. There you are. Minister's appointed. Salary increases, of course, the usual call. Alright. So we've done our best here. And, I'd say we're doing pretty good. Like, people barely pay tax. I'd say things are going quite well. Still a tiny bit of debt reimbursement, whatever. Okay. Yeah, like, everything is more or less fully funded. And now it's just a matter of waiting until we have enough, you know, available manpower here that I can just do this. Just be like, yeah, sure. 73 billion? Sure, why not? Far more manageable than fucking increasing healthcare any further. Oh, dear. Yeah, a little bit perhaps. Okay.
Everything.
Yes, will appear at the national holiday. But I think we're going to end today's episode here, as we have created a proverbial communist paradise. And like, the final thing I want to check is establishing of the minimum wage. But apparently he's been in an accident, still unavailable. We have pretty good hospitals now. Not really. It'll probably take some time. In addition, you know, I think Kenya... No, wait. Who was it? Zimbabwe? Yeah, Zimbabwe had equal HDI to us before. So with all this new funding, our HDI hasn't moved. That is one of those things that will take time, I'm sure. Wait, what? A terrorist attack. In the Americas. That's strange. Just trying to find it. According to the best that I can tell. Once you zoom in far enough, it'll start trying to tell you where it actually is. Well, I don't know if that's Chernobyl. Should be down to the right. Should be somewhere around, like, Mexico City. Yeah, there it is, yeah. Here you go, Mexico. Only 5 billion. You're good. I just feel bad because they're in the Americas and got attacked. Generally, it's only been Africa that's particularly unstable. Middle East has been pretty stable for a while now. But, oh well. Oh wow, yeah, 2 terrorist attacks. Suddenly, Iraq is destabilizing. Everything's going to shit. Which is strange. Because the comparative maps, growth is per GDP. Everyone is literally positive in growth. The global economy is expanding everywhere. No economy is shrinking right now. Yeah, unfortunately I can't keep a cap on inflation anymore. Did my best. Oh well. How are we doing for the trade balance on colza? Yeah. Well, let me check here. New contract. Sale of colza. Yeah, we're still way, way behind. We're going to need a lot more. Slight decrease in extreme poverty. Good. I should hope so. So, can I finally do the last thing I want to do? What the fuck? Okay, you're fired. Or something. I don't know. I give him until May 1st. If he's not back out of the hospital, but then he's fired. Oh, that explains... Oh god, he's been in the hospital for months. I don't think he's coming out of the hospital. I'm going to dismiss the labor minister. That explains why I couldn't move those sliders around. I blamed it on a bug in the game, but, well, I mean, sorta, right? Is it employment? Gotta be. Okay. So, let's just appoint someone who can get the damn job done. I don't really care who. Did I just reappoint the same guy? Yes, I did. I may, in fact, be a moron. Okay, so there is music. Here. It's, there. Different music. Music you can hear. Okay. So, dismiss the labor minister. I guess I have to close and reopen the window first. Try this again. Hey, you. You're now in charge of fucking employment. Okay? Okay. Now let me get my shit done around here, huh? This shit is cheap as balls. And I can now start establishing a minimum wage. An actually decent minimum wage at that. At, let's just assume 10 cents on the dollar. How much does the average American make these days, eh? I don't know, I think the minimum wage is $8 an hour. We'll assume it's $10 an hour for easy rounding. You work 40 hours in a week. And you work 4 weeks in a month. So about $1,600. This is for 10 cents on the dollar. We would need a minimum wage of $16,000 to match American. We can nearly afford that. If I actually taxed people, I might be able to afford it. But hey, it's a start, yeah? Minimum wage of $1,000 would be a significant increase to purchasing power. Yeah. But I think, ooh, terrorist attack in Oman. You guys need some financial aid. Here you go. Good. That'll take care of Oman for a while. Alright. Yeah. I can say I made a pretty good decision because he's been in the hospital for fucking months. I need a mister I can actually get shit done with. There. Not bad. Average work week. 40-hour work week. But yeah, I'm thinking a minimum wage of $1,000. I guess that's too high. No, I can set it very high, in fact. It's just got some problems with me setting that. There we are. Establishing a hell of a minimum wage. At the National Festival. And I'm hoping that the establishment of this minimum wage will drive up purchasing power and actually, you know, sort of almost redistribute the wealth among the people. To a degree. Although this might also bankrupt us, who knows. Well, it won't bankrupt us. I'll just have to raise taxes, heaven for fucking bid. I'm keeping these taxes around. I don't really consider them taxes because they're actually just deterrents. They're deterrent taxes rather than income-based taxes. Man. So many terrorist attacks all of a sudden. And here I am, laughing my way to a dismantled terrorist organization. What are they doing anyway? 174 people left in them. We should take them out. Gotta drive the killing blow sooner or later. They are non-threat these days. It's pretty nice. I'm not too concerned, actually, about, like, this destroying my profits. Because, in reality... Ooh, I think I'm going to have to increase the salary on everybody, but, you know, whatever. Indeed poverty. Our country's now... has a better... Huh.
As I
Speaking of... Oh, that was just the news about it. Cool. So, suddenly, the HDI of our country's probably improved. Has it? No. That's one of those things. Probably redone every year or something, if I had to wager a guess. I have a strange feeling things are going to be better this year. What's the GDP up to? 5.3 billion. Not bad. Not bad, considering literally all growth occurs as a result, increasing my funds. 1508 and 21, yeah. Not bad. Communist paradise, here we come. Aw, yeah. Aw, yeah. Look at it. Bask in our glorious empire. At some point I really do need to, like, invade South Sudan, though. And bring them into this new empire. Still no rating from any credit agency. No, I don't think we're ever borrowing money again. Probably not, anyway. Is there anything I need to... What are these TV stations? Oh, we have one TV station. Then how do I have it mixed? I guess we just take turns. Apparently Russia has 73,000 TV stations. That's pretty impressive, actually. Good job. Build manpower up to 23,000. Take a lot of work to get through that. Anyway. So now... what's the average salary? 991. Apparently we're managing to pay under the minimum wage. Probably because we can cheat like that. Or the government. Well. We're doing pretty good. We just established a minimum wage that gave all of our farmers a 100-fold increase. Yeah, because they were being paid the minimum wage anywhere between 10 and 20 before. Anywhere between 50 and 100-fold minimum friggin' wage increase. And we doubled most of our fucking factory and service workers' wages. So, purchasing power through the fucking roof. And the interesting effect that I'm waiting for on this is the trade balance and how that affects that. And we're going to look at that next time. Because now people can buy things. I expect them to, well, unsurprisingly, buy things. Probably foreign things. Which will tell me where I need to move and expand our industry to meet our people's needs. Thank you everybody for watching. This has been your lovely, lovely host, Calvin, signing off.